Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the laundry room. We're having coffee and washing clothes and cleaning and doing all that. And stuff's been on my mind, and I heard from who? Well, I sometimes get time to watch YouTube videos when I'm cleaning or doing whatever, and a lot of the times I can't look at the screen, because I'm doing stuff, because it's hectic. And I heard today the same guy who I'm listening to with the narcissism, do not keep it inside. That's interesting. Um, First of all, I don't like to keep it inside. Second, I don't really have anybody to tell. Keeping it inside makes me worse. If I react, that makes me feel worse too. So pretty much there's no right way, you know, to get away. Yeah, but sometimes if you get away and you're not able to say what you wanted, it will sit in you and fester, you know, of maybe what you would have said or wanted to say or how you wanted to act, or maybe you're getting down on yourself because you might have been too rough or whatever. It festers, and it doesn't seem to bother the other person at all. They're always right. You know it's always you. And I'm making this video because these personal experiences that I have, I'm always looking inside myself. You can't accuse me of not doing that. And I'm saying that to, you know, the people I feel have hurt me. But they can come out and they can do something, but you can't. You're always the wrong one. You know, much of my life I had to be quiet. I couldn't express my feelings. I was always wrong. I didn't make sense to them. I couldn't be in the gray area. I had to be a black and white thinker. That's what they wanted me to be. And I wasn't. And we didn't have disagreements, I would say, because I didn't stand up for myself. So, but when I finally did, all as I did was have words come out of my mouth, like 3 or 4. Fine, I will. Okay. They don't like it when you stand up for yourself. So it's taken me a long, long time in my life to be able to stand up for myself, or even possibly, I don't know, ask questions to those certain types of people who are always right. You learn ways to, you know, do it. And it's still, you never know what's right or wrong. So basically, try not to get down on yourself for the way you react, because I tried both of them last week. I tried both. I tried to listen and be quiet, and then when it was mentioned again, and then I asked the question, okay, what do you mean? And they said, see, this is what I hate about you. I'm like, whoa. And next thing you know, I said, well, wait, what do you mean about that? See, that's another thing I hate about you. It's like, oh my God, you know what? You have some issues going on inside. All right. I been talking to you here and there and thought things were going fine, and maybe you just had a bad day, eh? Or does it seem to be the continued cycle of how you always do that? Which one would you like to admit it is? Both? Why don't we go with both? It's funny how people with those personalities can just say whatever they want, bring up whatever they want, and you're not supposed to question it or even have an opinion. It's like you're there just to be their listening system or their, I don't know, side dish, you know? Well, when it doesn't taste good, I really don't want it. I've eaten foods that I didn't necessarily like, if that was because I was forced to. But now I'm older and I have a choice. You know what I mean? I'm on my own. I can eat my own foods. I can watch what I want. I can keep my water on a little longer than I was yelled at for. I can park my car where I want. I can take a shower without drying off the walls if I want. I can hold the fridge open for more than 2 seconds without getting yelled at. I can make coffee when I want to, not when you tell me to. I can do a lot of the things now. That's how it's going to stay. I can wear makeup if I want to, and I don't think I go crazy on it, because it's neutral colors, just some eyeliner and mascara that's not packed on. You know? I can do things now. I've been trying to do them for many years, and I've had some issues on the side that I'm dealing with, and I think I'm doing very good with that. And I don't need this outside interference. It's funny when you're doing good or something, or they think you're doing good by, like, singing? It's basically all I do is sing. I don't go out anywhere, I don't hang anywhere, I don't do nothing. I basically sing. And I must look happy, right? Well, it does make me happy. It makes me laugh, smile, feel free. It's the greatest feeling. I can put emotion in it if I want or not to. I guess I have control of what songs I want to sing. It's a good feeling. That's the only control I want is over singing. That's funny. For me, that's funny. I must be happy. Yeah. I am. It's opened a lot of doors. The stress levels are less. I can think on the songs. I don't have to be thinking about how, somebody's attacking me or abusing me or being just plain out rotten or playing the game they've been playing for the past maybe almost a year now. Trying to buy me or pull me into the mess of being a victim, They even admitted, in other words, didn't say the word victim, but, oh, I had a bad life just like you. Well, okay, why don't you tell me about it? But you won't. You just say you did. And what's so bad about it? You don't like to share personal experiences. You don't like to say anything. You just like to talk and have someone listen. That's it. And I could do that same thing here on my YouTube. I could use it for myself. I could put it private. I could put it public. I could do it for anything. It's the greatest feeling. I don't have to pay a counselor. I could come to my YouTube. That's great. It's so much cheaper. So is Shmuel. I'm still on the monthly plan, $10 a month. Sure, it pays more in the long run. I could have just paid $50, $49.99, and get the whole year. But I couldn't do that up front. So maybe one day I will. But some things work like that. But it's very interesting how people could just, God, they're constantly texting or doing this, and it's like, okay, what do you want? I mean, we're not even that close anyway. Like, what are you trying to do? And it's like so obvious that for the past year, what they've been trying to do, as it comes out just in one day to end up like that, the same way that it always does, the same way. So fine, why don't you just say we both have problems and let's stay away from each other? I'm not calling you. I'm not trying to suck you in. I'm not trying to get you to believe what I believe. You know? I'm not calling and telling you stories or calling and asking stupid questions. And I think they are stupid questions just to get my attention. I don't ask stupid shit. I ask real shit, just like I did the other day. What do you mean? Boy, God. Just like when it was said, if you don't shut up, which I wasn't even talking, I just wasn't agreeing with the person, all your shit's gonna be on the front lawn. And guess what? I said, fine, do it, or fine, go ahead. Boom, my shit was on the front lawn. Actually, it wasn't. I was the shit. And I left with nothing. Nothing. Not even my car. I've had that taken away so many times. I've had so many things taken away from me in my life. And they continue to want to keep doing that. And the people who know me very well, I'm talking, you know, it, immediate, that's the ones you have the problem with the most. They think they know you. They want you to keep being miserable. They don't want your life to get better. They like that because it makes them feel more powerful. They'll even call you up and bring up a subject of something they know that you couldn't do or has been a trouble or what, and then they'll want to talk about your problem. Isn't that interesting? And you'll say, no, it's fine and whatever. No, like blah, blah, blah. And then they act like they care just to get you upset, just to get you frustrated, and then just shoot you down and hang up on you. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't do that to people. I'm friendly with everybody. I try to comment to who I could comment to. I don't trash them, put them down, tell them they're wrong. Believe me. Unless they come to me and tell me I'm wrong. And I have my own opinion and I'm not wrong. I did what I had to do. What way is the right way all the time? It's not ours. So if I'm wrong, you're wrong. You're wrong, I'm wrong. Fine, we're both wrong. Let's stay away from each other now. Okay? Till I can learn how to not ask questions. Until you can learn how not to hang up the phone. Until you can learn that people can talk. People can say things about what they're interested in too, not just you. Not all one way. No way. How fun is that? Just to sit around and listen to someone else and never be able to talk. No, not fun at all. I've done enough of that. So here's my chance to talk. My YouTube. You go talk too. Get your own YouTube. I'm talking to those people with those personalities. Why are they here bugging us? We're trying to get better. We're learning how to speak. I don't have my face in the camera because I didn't take a shower yet. We're learning how to show our face, how to speak, how to make friends, how to get along with people, how to see the wrong in the world and find ways to get around it or deal with it or not deal with it. We're learning so much. I am learning so much. And that's what I'm doing, is learning how to speak. I love it. And how to stand up for myself. And how to walk away when I need to. A lot of times, people will do that on purpose just to get your reaction. And it's interesting because, I would react right away. I'd text back. And I'd always be trying to explain that I didn't do anything or, whatever, or this is what I meant. But they didn't care. They don't want to hear it. So you could tell right there, it's not even worth it. But I used to waste my time doing that. And now they decide to hang up. Cool. I'm not texting them. What the hell? I didn't do nothing wrong. But yeah, I argued. How did I argue? What did I say? I said, what do you mean? How was that arguing? Asking, what do you mean?
See, that's why I can't stand. You always do that.
Yeah, well, I always do that in the part where people say something about me that I had no choice to do. Okay? What was I supposed to do ignore the note, ignore the big, huge problem. What did you do about it? Nothing. But I'm the one who supposedly, yeah, did something about it, but you say that in a bad way? Right. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. One day you'll see it. You got what you want now. I gave it to you. You didn't even ask, and I gave it to you. It's all yours now. It's just very interesting. We're not allowed to talk. They want to shut us up and everything. And that's the greatest part that I like about myself is I'm able to speak more now. I'm able to stand up for myself, and I'm able to not let it bother me for more than a couple days. And it doesn't even really bother me and get sunk deep into my core too much. It's there. I know that it happens, but it's not affecting me to where I'm crying or I can't get out of bed or anything like that. I mean, that's how bad it was so long ago. And they blame me that I treated them bad. They don't even know what I went through. I had to have medicines when I was younger. I was seeing things, but I think they were real. I don't know how they couldn't be. I was clearly awake. I had to take medicines because I was getting really bad headaches. It was stress. That's what I went for when I was like 10 or 12. I can't remember. It was for stress. I was having bad dreams and things like that. One time my mom thought I was sleepwalking because I wasn't awake, and I had never done that before. The stress had just gotten so bad. But then as I grew older, there was things happening. There was stuff I saw that I know I saw. I wasn't dreaming, clearly awake. And I saw that. And it was like a warning that this isn't good where you are. So when I finally stood up for myself, it was good. Even though it's been a long, rough road, it's still good. It's still working. It just took me longer because I had another different setback, like autism. It's a setback, and I wasn't able to do those same things and be there for those people anymore and answer every phone call. And believe me, I was, until it just got to the point. It was like, I can't do this anymore. You're not caring about what I'm going through. You won't let me talk. You're just talking about all this nonsense. And I have shit to do, man. I'm at my job and you're calling me. You know, it's crazy. In the day, you keep ringing my phone or texting me when you know I sleep during the day. It's they just don't look at anybody but themselves. And I'm so glad that we are now able to take time for ourselves and not be trapped in that and not be pulled into it no more. And then when we do start to get pulled into it, we back off. We know it's like this is how it was before. So just continue on with my life and do what I'm doing, you know. And I'm happy that I can keep going. There was many times that, come to it to where you're like, yep, I want this over, meaning with yourself and, thoughts and things like that. And, here you are, you're still here. And, a couple days goes by, it gets a little better. And boy, do you come back stronger. You come back so stronger. I just saw you the other day. I seen myself. I see it in all of us. We're doing it. And you know what? I don't feel bad for people who treat me cruel. You can stand up for yourself. They'll make you think that you can't, that you always do the same thing or whatever. You know, it's not true. Don't listen to the lies. Don't believe them. You know, even if just two people say the same thing, actually, they both got the same personality. If two people are saying the same thing, that doesn't make them both right. Just like I said a long time ago, I was asked by somebody who's right, who's wrong. I said, you're both right. And I also meant the other way. I just said it the nice way. I could have said you're both wrong, but I know how that would have ended up. So I said you're both right, and when I said you're both right, that ended up bad enough. That's back when my shit was on the front lawn. The shit was me. I was in his way. So, I have to come on and make my videos so I can get it out of me and put it somewhere. Because the people who I have the problem with don't want to listen to me. And I didn't call them with a problem. I'm talking to them. And then there's a problem. And I can't ask why. Or I can't say, no, I'm sorry, I didn't do that. Not that I remember. And then be accused of like a criminal, of lying. And funny that you don't remember. It was said a different way. It's so sickening. They use the same tactics all the time, and you'll start to notice that. So that's what's really good. When you start to get out of the stress and the fear and the this and the that, and the need of needing them, you become your own person. You can see clearer, and then it doesn't bother you as much. So that's what's really great, and I'm proud of us all that are doing it. And keep going, keep going. Who cares who hates you? Who cares? I got a list of haters bigger than you could even imagine. So, and they probably do too, because that's why they're so damn miserable. But I'm not miserable about it. I'm living every day, minding my own business, not texting nobody, not doing nothing. So, I'm doing good. And I got to remember that. I got to remember to speak it out loud and say it. I'm doing good. Because I am. Hell of a lot better than I was. And thank you all for watching. I hope this video helps you know about me, helps you know about yourself, helps you know about where you stand when you're up against these different personalities. And I hope anything in it just helps you to know that, I'm going through stuff too that's real deep like that. And to know you can do it, that I can do it, we can all do it together, and we keep making videos. And don't be afraid of it. All right. Have a great weekend. It's Saturday. Getting close to 4 o'clock, I think. And I'm going to continue on doing my stuff that I need to do. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye.